So do you please tell me what is the value of NPL? Anyone?
Ma'am, it's 5 by 3 into k to the power 1 by 3 into L to the power minus 1 by 3.
So it is 10 by 3, right?
No, no, ma'am, 5 by, no, yeah, 10 by 3, 10 by 3.
10 by, okay, because it is NPL. And what about NPK?
5 by 3,
Yes.
k to the power minus 2 by 3, L to the power 2 by 3.
So what is MRTS LK? I have to divide 1 by
Minus
2.
2 by L.
2k by L.
This is the value?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then we have to find out sigma. Now what is the formula for sigma?
Del K by del L by del MRTS.
Del K by L by K by L by del
MRTS.
only del MRTS. That divided by
No,
MRTS.
ma'am. Del MRTS by MRTS.
Yes. So it is del K by L by del So please check whether the value is equal to 1 or not. So from this equation, MRTS LK is equal to 2K by L. From the last equation, MRTS LK by 2K by L. Would you please take the derivative del MRTS LK by del K by L and take the reverse of that? You have the equation. So what is the value of this derivative?
2.
Half.
Half.
1 by 2.
Del MRTS LK by del K by L? That is 2.
No,
That is 2.
that is 2.
That is 2.
2. Yes. So sigma is equal to half
Into 2 by k, k by L over 2 by L.
first element. Okay, K by L. So everybody got this? Could understand this? So it's only the revision. Already you did it in your last semester. So should I move to problem number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next problem, problem number 2. Consider the production function. Consider the production function Q is equal to, consider the production function Q is equal to K to the power half into L to the power half. This is also Cobb-Douglas type production function. a to the power half, L to the power half. Also consider PK, price of capital, PK is equal to rupees 9. PL is equal to rupees 4. How much of the two factors, how much of the two factors will the firm use if the desired output is 30 units? If the desired output is 30 units. Second part, also derive the value of the Lagrange multiplier. Also derive the value of the Lagrange multiplier. Okay, so got the question? So how much inputs will be used if the firm desires to produce 30 units? Number one. And number two, derive the value of the Lagrange multiplier. Now, Shomastri, can you tell me how I'll fix the problem?
Yes, ma'am. Function will be equal to k to the power 1 by 2 into L to the power 1 by 2.
Function
Mm,
means? Function means what will be our objective function here and what will be the constraint?
objective function will be q equals to k to the power 1 by 2 L to the power 1 by 2, and constraint will be 4L plus 9k equals to 30.
Okay, is she all right?
No, ma'am. We will minimize cost and with
Yes.
the fixed level of output.
Yes,
Yes. Say here I am telling that there is a desired level of output. Okay. So here the constraint is in terms of the output, not in terms of cost. So we have to look at the
Ma'am.
problem very well. So here we have a fixed level of output and we will like to attain the fixed level of output. Okay. So here the objective function will be the cost function. You are absolutely right in defining the cost function, etc. However, you know, the way you are looking at the problem, there is a mistake. Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Okay, so here we will minimize cost. So the problem will be like this. So minimize C is equal to PL is 4. So 4L plus 9K subject to Q naught is equal to the required Lagrangian expression will be given by. Okay, so now show me your state. You tell me what will be the L Lagrangian expression.
K to the power 1 by 2.
No. Again, there is a mistake. First, we will write the objective function, isn't
Oh,
it?
sorry. Yes, ma'am.
So
4L plus 9k.
plus 9K, then
Plus q naught
no, then the Lagrange multiplier will come.
plus lambda into q naught minus
Is it okay, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so next we have to consider all first order conditions.
Ma'am, can we write 30 in the place of Q naught here?
Yes, you can.
Yes, ma'am.
However, generally we put the value at the end. Okay. Okay, Anandarupa, you got it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Consider the Lagrangian expression Z, because there is labor and there will be mistake, So, sorry, consider this to be Z. So, del Z by del L, del Z by del K, and del Z by del lambda. So these three first order conditions I need to find out. Now what is del Z by del L?
4 plus
4
Minus lambda.
Lambda by 2 into k to the power half into l to the power minus half.
k to the power half by L to the power.
k to the power half or k to the power minus half? Oh, sorry.
K to the power half only.
Oh, minus. The next is
9 minus.
then
9 minus lambda by 2.
9 minus lambda by 2, then
L to the power half by k to the power half.
and del Z by del lambda. Three dividing 1 by 2. Dividing 1 by 2, we get 4 by 9 is equal to
K by L.
okay. And then solving 3 and 4, you have to find out the values of K and L. So please derive the values of K and L and tell me what are the values.
Ma'am, L is 45, K is 20.
Is 45, K is 20. And then you check the required border Hessian determinant. So please derive all these values, all these second order values. First, you derive the values of L and K. Everybody should derive the values for L and K. And finally, to check whether these are cost minimizing inputs, we have to check the second order condition. Is the first part complete for everybody? L is equal to 45 and K is equal to 20. Everybody is getting that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Shogoto?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So what should be the sign of our bordered Hessian determinant?
Negative.
Less than
Sorry, negative.
Negative, ma'am.
Because it is a minimization problem. For the minimization problem, the bordered Hessian determinant should be negative. So the right answer, it should be negative. So you need to find out the values of all the derivatives, put the values of K and L there, and finally you need to check what is the sign of bordered Hessian determinant. Anandarupa, you got the values for L and K, 45 and 20.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you taking the second order derivatives?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you need any help, or you are doing this comfortably?
Yes, ma'am. I'm solving.
Okay. Deepika, doing the
Yes,
thing?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so second order derivatives, all second order derivatives you are deriving.
Yes, ma'am.
So once you get the value of z lambda, lambda L, lambda K, would you please tell me the values?
Ma'am, Z lambda is 0.
0.
Z lambda L is minus half. L to the power minus half and K to the power half.
Minus half, L to the power minus half.
And K to the power half.
Yes.
Z lambda K is minus half.
Then
L to the power half and K to the power minus half.
everybody is getting that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes, ma'am.
Z L lambda and Z K lambda will be same as
Same.
by Young's theorem.
What is the value of ZLL?
Lambda by 4.
Lambda by 4.
L to the power minus 3 by 2 and K to the power half.
And what about ZLK?
ZLK is minus lambda by 4 L to the power minus half K to the power minus half.
And what is ZKK?
Lambda by 4 L to the power half and K to the power minus 3 by 2.
Lambda by 4 L to the power half K to the power minus
3 by 2.
3. So all the values are done. Very good. Rest is using the properties of the symmetric things we can do. We can put the values. So put the values of, L and K, or, you have to solve for the determinant. And check whether the value is negative or not. Since lambda is 0, it will be not a very big expression. Solve the determinant. I have not written the values, where you will be able to apply the symmetric things. So hope you will be able to write this value, and this value. If anyone have any query, any question, or facing some problem, please ask me. So hopefully you are solving the determinant.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and tell me whether you are getting negative or not, or the expression you are getting.
Ma'am, this is Anurag. Actually, I'm feeling a little feverish and I'm having a headache. Can I just leave the class for today?
Definitely. Please.
Thank you, ma'am.
Kritika, so finally, what is the result?
Ma'am, the first and second term are 0, I think, like if we expand the determinant. The third term I'm solving actually currently.
The second term is 0.
Because I'm getting like the minus half K to the power half, L to the power negative half, and then in the bracket minus lambda over 8 into 20 plus lambda over 8 into 20. So that's coming out 0.
Okay. Let the rest of the students say something.
Ma'am, it's negative.
It's negative. What is the final value? Would you please tell me? Let me
Minus
write
lambda
that.
by 4 into L to the power minus half into K to the power minus half.
Take it slowly. Minus lambda by 4 L to the power
Into L to the power minus half into K to the power minus half.
Yes, ma'am, I'm getting this value.
Okay. So this is the value, you know. This is definitely negative. Because all L, K, lambda, these are positive. L and K, you know the values, in fact. So this is negative. Others, Shompriti, are you getting this kind of formula?
Ma'am, solving it like I'm solving the third determinant part. I'll get it. I'll tell you.
Okay. Those who could complete shift further, try to find out the value of lambda. Simran, are you getting this? Simran, are you solving this, getting these values, or is there any difficulty in solving the matters? Rajoshi Khan,
Yes, ma'am, I'm solving.
okay.
Is lambda equal to 12?
With some other students also, I think so. What formula you are using to find out lambda?
From the first order conditions.
So what is the formula?
Lambda by 2 is equal to 4L to the power half over K to the power half.
What is the interpretation? Lambda is equal to Fq by price of labor, or Fk by price of capital, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes, ma'am. Lambda for minimization, it's the opposite, right? Like the price of labor over the MP marginal product of labor.
Yes, yes, that's true.
Okay,
That's true.
okay.
Let's check the next one. Yes, 1 upon lambda is equal to F1 by R1 is equal to F2 by R2. So this is the interpretation. Yes. There is another interpretation for these, you know, if we have to write the cost equation and then we have to take derivative with respect to Q. So that is another possibility, dC by dQ. Or we can use the formula 1 upon lambda is equal to MPL by PL is equal to MPK by PK. So, you know, also use this formula. Any of the two. You can use MPL by PL and you will get the value of lambda. So everybody is getting the value 12?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is all. Now, you know, rest of the students, you are at this level or what you are doing. Second order condition, everybody could find out, everybody could check, it is negative. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I hope most of the students got it. And you know, this is the formula for Lagrange multiplier. Or alternatively, what you could do, you can plug the values of labor and capital in your cost equation. Actually, you can write down the cost equation, 4L star plus 9K star, that cost equation. Actually, from it will be a bit difficult, you know, because you have to write the formula in terms of Q. All L and K formula should be written in terms of Q. Then only you will be able to find out in terms of you will be able to present lambda in terms of dC by dQ. So better to use this formula. It will be easier to find out and putting the matter. So this is all about this question. Now, next question, question number 3. So can I raise this page? Everybody could check everything. So I'm going to a new page. So could you complete this thing? Anybody needs this page? Problem number 3. If a firm has the production function, if the firm has the production function, capital X is equal to L to the power 0.4 and K to the power 0.6, and factor prices are constants, show that long run marginal cost equals long run average cost. Show that long run marginal cost is equal to long run average cost. If a firm has the production function is X is equal to L to the power 0.4, K to the power 0.6, and factor prices are constants, then show that long run marginal cost equals the long run average cost. This is the problem. So Orit, would you tell us how we will proceed? Orit?
Yes, ma'am.
How we will proceed? Just tell me how we will proceed. একটা production function আছে x is equal to L to the power 0.4, K to the power 0.6. It is told that factor prices are given, factor prices are constants. তার মানে price of labor and price of capital, these two things are constant. So in this context, you have to find out, you have to show that long run marginal cost is equal to long run average cost. তো কিভাবে proceed করবে? একটা আইডিয়া দাও।
প্রথমে একটা কস্ট ফাংশন ধরবো আমরা,
AK plus BL is equal to C.
হ্যাঁ বলো, একটা কস্ট ফাংশন লিখছি, C is equal to, আমি W আর R ধরি, হ্যাঁ তাহলে বলো কি লিখবো?
WK plus
WL.
WL sorry RK is equal to C.
এরকম একটা কস্ট ইকুয়েশন ধরলাম, তারপর কি করব বলো, খুব ভালো হচ্ছে, বলো কি করব বলো।
Then Lagrange equation টা,
হ্যাঁ ল্যাগ্রেঞ্জ ইকুয়েশনটাকে আমি মিনিমাইজ করব কস্ট সাবজেক্ট টু আউটপুট কনস্ট্যান্ট, না আউটপুট ম্যাক্সিমাইজ করব সাবজেক্ট টু কস্ট কনস্ট্যান্ট, কি করব?
cost minimize করব।
Cost minimize করব, because questions গুলো related to cost আছে, so it will be better to minimize cost subject to the output constraint. Very good. So we will minimize, ফার্স্টে আমাকে এই প্রবলেমটাকে ধরতে হবে, কেমন কি করব, প্লাস আর কে সাবজেক্ট টু এইটাকে এক্স নট করে নি, ফিক্সড লেভেল অফ আউটপুট করে নি, ঠিক আছে তো অরিত?
Yes ma'am.
কি বলছিলে, we will consider a Lagrangian expression, সেটা কিরকম হবে বলো?
WL plus RK, the Lagrange multiplier, and then the x naught minus L to the power 0.4 into K to the power 0.6.
তারপর কি করব?
ফার্স্ট অর্ডার কন্ডিশন এটা আছে,
তাহলে আমি ফার্স্টে কি করব, কি কি ফার্স্ট অর্ডার কন্ডিশনস ধরবো?
ZL means the
del z by del, এটা তো
yes ma'am.
ঠিক আছে, করে ফেলো সবাই। রৌনক আমাকে একটু এক্সপ্রেশনস গুলো এবার বলবে, হোপফুলি তুমি এগিয়েছো। রৌনক, সরি, ইয়েস রৌনক, কোথায় রৌনক, কি ঘুমিয়ে পড়েছে? আচ্ছা কে বলবে বলো তো আমাকে,
ম্যাম
ইয়েস বলো, কে বলছো? রৌনক আমার মিটিং আছে।
Ma'am, Ronak is having connection problems.
অন্য কেউ একটা বলো।
Ma'am, W minus lambda. Ma'am, W minus lambda into 0.4. L to the power 0.6. K to the power 0.6.
সেকেন্ডটা
Ma'am, R minus
Yes.
0.6 into lambda তারপরে L to the power 0.4 into K to the power 0.4 equals to 0. ওটা হবে x naught minus lambda to the power 0.4 K to the power 0.6.
So next step আনন্দরূপা কি করব?
Ma'am, dividing 1 by 2.
What is the value we are getting? Dividing 1 by 2. We are getting third. এরকম পাচ্ছি কি?
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম।
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you solve for 3 and 4. And so once you get the value of anyone, get the value of L star, K star, please tell me the value. It will be in terms of X naught, K and L.
K and L or omega and R?
L and K are? Would you please repeat?
You said it will be in the form of X, K and L. It will be in the form of X, R and omega and R.
Okay, yes. X, R and W, yes. Omega or W. Whatever. Sorry, yes. In terms of the parameters of the model. So Prithviraj, would you tell me the values?
L star is x
X
bar by 3 by 2 into W by R whole to the power 3 by 5.
K star will
L star, Prithviraj, আরেকবার বলো।
Divided by
X not divided by, okay.
3 by 2 into W by R
3 by 2
into W by R
okay.
whole to the power 3 by 5.
মানে X not থেকে শুরু করে সবটা।
Oh, and the denominator only.
Okay. To the power?
3 by 5.
3 by 5.
And K star is x bar into 3 by 2 into W by R whole to the power 2 by 5.
Into না divided by, প্রথমেরটা divided by, পরেরটা into।
Yes, ma'am. I am getting this.
না, দুটোই into ফরম্যাটে আসবে, into বলে। দেখা যাক বাকিরা কি বলে।
Ma'am, I got the same value.
You got the same value, okay. L star হচ্ছে
L star is x naught into 2r over 3w to the power 0.6 basically.
R by W. 6.4.
K star.
Three by two. W by R হচ্ছে ঠিক আছে এই দুটো ভ্যালু আসছে তাই তো পৃথ্বীরাজ যেটা বললো x naught into 2/3 r by w 0.6 or x naught into 3 by 2 w by r
Ma'am,
yes
ম্যাম
del z by
বলছিলাম ওই
dl
ডেল জেড বাই ডেল এল এর ওখানে এল টু দি পাওয়ার তো -0.6 আর
6
ডেল
হবে,
জেড
হ্যাঁ
বাই
ম্যাম।
ডেল
Ma'am.
কে
Yes,
কে
ma'am.
টু দি পাওয়ার -0.4 পাওয়ার কথা।
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I got K star as something else.
minus 0.4 minus 1.6 minus 2. And final values I think will be this one which has been discussed by Prithviraj and some others.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and I hope you will be, all of you will be able to check the second order condition as well.
Okay, ma'am. Got it.
Got it? Second order condition. Are you getting this to be negative? Once you get the second order condition, what will be the next step?
Find the cost function.
Okay.
Yes, you have to write the cost function because you have to, and this is the long run problem because you are considering both L and K are variables. So it is basically a long run problem. You have to derive the cost function because once you get the cost function, we will be able to find out the average cost, we will be able to find out the marginal cost, etc. So second order condition we need to check just to ensure these are the cost minimized amounts. Okay, and then we have to write the cost equation, and from there we have to consider the average cost as well as the marginal cost. Okay, so please write down the cost equation, and from there derive the average and the marginal cost. So first could you complete the bordered Hessian part? This should be negative. W into হবে 0.6
কি আনবো?
চারটে বা ছটা রসগোল্লা।
আমরা তো সোম রবিবার যাচ্ছি, চারটে না?
চারটে রসগোল্লা নাও, আর চারটে রসগোল্লা আনালেই হয়ে যাবে।
আমাদের জন্য কিছু আনার ছিল, কোনো মিষ্টি নেই, তাই তো? দুটো সিঙ্গারা খাবেন, কচুরি, দুটো সিঙ্গারা আনবো, হ্যাঁ?
আমি যাবো। C is equal to 2/3 সঙ্গে হবে W plus R, this value. Yeah, is it all right? Is this a cost equation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so once we get this thing, to find out LAC, I'll consider if this will be this expression only, because that will be so. Will the two expressions identical?
Yes, ma'am, they are identical.
Identical. Okay, so that proves LAC is equal to LMC. Both the expressions will be only given by the bracketed terms. Bracket term. The same thing, W 2/3 W R by W whole to the power 0.6 plus R 3/2 W by R whole to the power 0.4. So this will be the expression for both the things. So LAC will be exactly equal to LMC. Okay.
Ma'am, can you explain how you got the C equals to part? Why is there one X not after it?
I didn't get you. How I got?
How you got the cost function? Like it is.
Cost function is WL plus RK.
Yes, ma'am. WL
So
plus.
I'm considering star plus RK star.
Yes, ma'am.
So in this way I got it. The L star value is given by X naught by X naught into 2/3. ঠিক আছে, পেয়েছো? W টা মাল্টিপ্লাই করা আছে প্লাস R ইনটু A স্টারের ভ্যালুটা পুট করা আছে আর X naught টা কমন নেওয়া আছে।
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম। ওকে ম্যাম, থ্যাংক ইউ।
So is there any other question with respect to this particular problem? So similar kind of problem একটা লিখে নাও as homework. A firm produces a single product. A firm produces a single product X from two factors L and K. The factor prices are constants and given by W and R respectively. And given by W and R respectively. The production function is X is equal to A, capital A, L to the power alpha, K to the power 1 minus alpha. L to the power alpha, K to the power 1 minus alpha. Capital A and alpha are constants and 0 less than alpha less than 1. 0 less than alpha less than 1. First part, derive the firm's long run total cost function. Derive the firm's long run total cost function. If capital A is equal to 1 and alpha is equal to 0.5. Second part, if capital A is equal to 1 and alpha is equal to 0.5, derive equations for LAC and LMC. Derive equations for LAC and LMC.
Ma'am, A is 1 and alpha is 0.5 for both the parts.
Both the parts? Yeah, for this is a single problem, you know. Once you derive the firm's long-run total cost curve, that will become with the notation capital A, alpha, etc. And the second part is if A is equal to 1 and alpha 0.5, derive the long-run average and marginal cost curve. Okay. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Next question. A production function of X or the production of X uses two factors, capital A and capital B. And it is given by X is equal to root over 4A into root over 9B. If the prices of A and B, if the prices of A and B are equal, if the prices of A and B are equal, then show that the firm will use equal quantities of A and B. Firm will use equal quantities of A and B. Okay. Okay, so this is one, and this you can do using the output maximization technique. Okay, so using the output maximization technique, you will be able to solve this problem. So fit and output maximization problem, derive the values of A and B, A star and B star, check the second order condition, and set PA is equal to PB, and then show where the quantity of A is equal to B, that is A is equal to B. Okay, so I hope you will be able to do this. So, solve these problems, and you can check the problems from, write another problem, write one more homework. So there will be 3 homeworks. Question number 3. A firm producing X from factors A and B can use either of 2 production processes. A firm producing X from factors capital A and B can use either of 2 production processes. Process 1. X is equal to, say, small a to the power 0.25, b to the power 0.75. Process 2. Okay. Price of A is equal to 1. Price of B we are assuming to be P. Price of A is equal to 1. Price of B we assume to be P. Okay, up to this. Question number 1. At what price of B will the firm be at what price of B will the firm be indifferent between the 2 processes? At what price of B the firm will be indifferent between the 2 processes? Okay, second part. If the price of B is higher than that calculated in 1, if the price of B is higher than that calculated in part 1, which process the firm will use? Which process the firm will use? Okay. Could everyone write that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll stop here, because today's ZH will start from 5. So take a 15 minutes break and then enter the class. Actually,